everyone, welcome to another episode of rawradianthealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So it's Monday, it's the beginning of the week, it's the beginning of a new month as well, which, you know, how much I love that. And we're starting afresh, and today I'd like to answer someone's question that I received. I received it last week, and the person was asking me about, they just got onto a raw food diet maybe about 2 months ago, and they've been dealing a lot with constipation. And they kind of are like, why am I constipated on a raw food diet? Now, when someone first gets onto a raw food diet, when you're first starting out, it takes a while for your body to adjust, okay? It's not something that you, especially with raw foods, it's not like you just get onto the diet and within a week you feel great. A lot of things have to adjust because, especially if we're coming from like a standard mainstream kind of diet, which at one point most standard diets don't really have so much fiber in it, and most of it's cooked, so there's not much water in it, and your body gets used to what it has and what you're feeding it. So suddenly you go from a standard diet and then you go into raw foods, and your body sometimes doesn't know how to process the food, and you can have sort of a lot of digestive issues come up. So the main thing is that how to get your body back into a balance where you're digesting everything properly, it's moving through you easily, is to make sure that the food that you're eating is water rich and it has a lot of fiber in it. Now, you know, someone might say, well, I'm on a raw food diet. Shouldn't my diet be water rich and full of fiber? Well, it depends. Everyone has different types of raw food diets and what they're doing. And a lot of times a diet that's full of nuts and dehydrated food can actually kind of dry someone out and put a lot of stress on the digestive system, slow it down, and create some problems of constipation and even inflammation. Okay, so the main thing is that you have to make sure your diet is water rich. And one food that I really recommend for anyone that is dealing with constipation on a raw food diet is to make sure that they're actually eating enough fruit. Okay, because sometimes people take fruit out of their diet, or they're not eating that much fruit and they're eating more nuts and seeds and dehydrated food, and what ends up happening is they get clogged up. Whereas with the fruit, it really, since it's water rich, it really helps things move along. Fruit is known as being like a cleanser. So increase the amount of fruits. And also sometimes too, people run into issues when they're drinking freshly pressed juices like green juices compared to drinking smoothies. Smoothies, because the fiber is left in, it really helps to move things along someone's digestive system. So if someone is dealing with constipation, I'd also suggest getting into eating like fruit smoothies or green smoothies, which are even better. That way it's all blended down, it's broken up, it's really easy to digest, and you'll notice that it really helps move things along. Whereas having a lot of juices, sometimes people have a reaction to it because all the fiber's been removed, and sometimes people react having constipation. So if you are one of these people that feels like you need things to move along more, have more fruit and include like a fruit smoothie or a green smoothie into your diet every day. And that really will help to make a difference. Okay, so those are my tips of the day for constipation and the raw food diet. And also too, another great thing you can add in is adding in some chia seeds into your diet, or even grinding up a little bit of flax seeds and sprinkling that on a salad, or throwing it into your smoothie, or soaking some chia seeds and adding that into a smoothie. That can help a lot. Chia seeds and flax seeds are known to get sort of gelatinous, and they're really good at helping to move things along the digestive system. But one thing I really want to stress is that if anyone does add flax seeds or chia seeds into their diet, to really make sure you're drinking enough water, because they expand, and the more water they have, the more they expand, and the more they're able to go through you. If there isn't much water in your system, they can actually start drying up and caking things up. Okay, so always to make sure, add in extra water when having flax or when having chia seeds. Okay, so those are the tips of the day. And I just want to give a little shout out because I received this lovely scarf from Johnny, who's from YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm loving it. And I just want to say a huge thank you to him for sending me this. It's really, really sweet. And he's from YouTube. He's my own stick figure. So thank you. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.